They shut down my quiet weekend wedding venue because of traffic, so I opened a commercial pig farm that smells like money and misery. I own 40 acres of prime countryside. It's been in my family for 3 generations. To keep up with property taxes, I renovated the old timber frame barn into a wedding venue. It was low-key, elegant, and quiet. We hosted maybe 2 weddings a month. The music stopped at 10 p.m. sharp, and the guests were respectful. Then Willow Creek Estates expanded. The new phase of the development pushed right up to my southern fence line. The new residents, who moved to the country for peace and quiet, didn't like seeing catering vans drive past their houses on the county road. The HOA president, a woman named Sharon, who treated the county bylaws like her personal diary, started a campaign against me. She filed noise complaints for acoustic guitar music. She complained about excessive traffic on a public road. Finally, she dug up an obscure zoning clause about commercial assembly permits. She won. The zoning board, tired of her daily phone calls, revoked my special use permit. I had to cancel 12 weddings. I lost $30,000 in deposits and potential income. Sharon came to my fence, smiling like she'd just won the lottery. "It's nothing personal," she said. "We just want a quiet, residential atmosphere. No businesses, just nature." "You want nature?" I asked. "And you're sure you want this land to be strictly agricultural use?" "Absolutely," she said. "Farming is fine, just no parties." She forgot that in this state, right to farm laws are ironclad. And she definitely forgot that my land is zoned A1 agricultural, which allows for intensive livestock operations without a permit. The next week, I called my cousin who runs a pork distribution center. I invested my refund money into 300 feeder pigs. If you've never lived next to a hog farm, let me paint you a picture. It's not just the smell, though the smell is a thick ammonia-heavy wall that sticks to your clothes and burns your nostrils. It's the noise. Pigs scream. They squeal when they eat, when they play, and when they're bored. I set up the feeding troughs right along the southern fence line, about 50 feet from Sharon's back patio. The first warm day of spring was beautiful. The wind shifted south. The aroma of 300 happy manure-producing pigs drifted into Willow Creek Estates. Sharon called the police. They told her it was a legal farm. She called the health department. They inspected me, gave me a clean bill of health, and complimented my setup. She called the EPA, nothing. She finally showed up at my gate, gagging into a handkerchief. "You have to get rid of them. The smell is ruining our property values. We can't even open our windows." I leaned on the gate, scratching a pig behind the ears. "It's just nature, Sharon. You said you wanted agricultural use. This is as agricultural as it gets. And since I can't host weddings to pay the bills, these guys are my only income. Unless, ... double quotes, unless, what?" She choked out. "Unless the HOA wants to lease the land as a conservation buffer, strictly to prevent livestock operations." It took 2 weeks of negotiation. The HOA signed a 10-year lease on my back 20 acres. They pay me double what the weddings brought in, just to keep the pigs away. I moved the herd to the north pasture, far away from anyone, and I sleep soundly every night. If you love the smell of malicious compliance in the morning, like and subscribe.